Hi, everybody. I am super thrilled to be here. This is the second time I've been in Austin. I absolutely love Austin for various reasons. I do not love Austin for what it does to my hair. I feel like my colleague and I, we were talking every single time we went into the bathroom. I said, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But anyway, the reason why I'm here is to talk about TicToc by Bloomberg. TicToc is something that was created within Bloomberg as an incredibly ambitious, innovative idea. And to talk about how we got here with TicToc, I actually want to take you back to October of 1981, briefly. That's when Bloomberg was founded. And Bloomberg was founded by creating a machine, the Bloomberg terminal, that was focused on creating transparency and verification. Very simple concept, making bond trading more visible and easier. It was all based on data and data-driven content. Fast forward through the decades, we've now grown into a gigantic, modern media news organization. We have 2,700 journalists located in 120 countries with one main goal: data-driven global news. And that's going to be something that you hear me talk about over and over again when I talk about TicToc. So TicToc was birthed in December 18th of 2017. We're only 4 months old. We are the newest product on this platform. We are still in development. We're still learning, but we've already learned a lot with what we've done. And the big thing that I've done, I have spent 20 years of my career working in broadcast journalism. 18 of those years have been at Bloomberg. And the reason why I've always been at Bloomberg is I always said no matter where I wanted to work, I wanted to be learning, and I wanted to be challenged. And at the top of everything that Bloomberg does, from that date back of October 1981 to fast forward to TicToc in December of 2017, at the top of that has always been innovation. Innovation, innovation. And so to get an opportunity to be able to transition from broadcast journalism and take all of the things that I was seeing, that I was frustrated as a consumer, because I never stopped focusing on the fact that I am also a consumer, and transferring them into this product was incredibly important to me. So before I continue, I just wanted to get a feel from the audience. How many people have heard of TicToc or follow TicToc on Twitter? Okay. So I see a lot of opportunity here. And I would encourage anybody here who is not familiar with it, follow us. Check us out. You guys are exactly the kind of people, the kind of audience that we are looking to engage with. If you do follow us already, engage. It's incredibly important for it to be a collaboration through the curated tweets, through the engagement, through the likes, through the comments. So I hope that at the end of this presentation, anybody here, if they have any questions, come and find me afterwards. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So we came up with this idea. We wanted to launch this. We were looking at partners, and we wanted to find somebody that we thought that would make the most sense. And Twitter made an incredible amount of sense for us, because we were going to take global news and curate it with the speed of Twitter. Now, we were either incredibly insane, or again, we were trying to think innovative, because there's always that concern about fake news, especially within social media. But we looked at that as an opportunity, because with all of the scatteredness and the crowded space of Twitter, there was an opportunity for us to be able to be a calm voice of reason. And the reason why we look at ourselves as a calm voice, because we go back to that original principle: data-driven global news. If you look at TicToc, it's all video. You do not see an anchor. You do not see commentators. We are hyper-focused on how people engage, particularly on the mobile phone. If I start adding an anchor to that, I've now reduced my screen size, and I'm taking away from the video. If we're putting in all of this opportunity to be able to go and cover stories in these 120 countries or all over the world, you want to have the video tell the story. You want to, because that's part of the data. TicToc is not here to tell people what to think and where to live, what to drink, how to invest. We're here to give you the facts. And then based on the facts, you can make up your own decision. So there's a couple of ways that we go about doing this. And you can see on the screen behind me, we have noticed there are a lot of topics that work for us that people seem to be incredibly engaged with. Obviously, breaking news is going to be at the top of that list. And I'll get to live at events in a minute. Data visualizations, we have a lot of charts, graphs, maps, and then all the way down to Tesla. Elon Musk does incredibly well for us. We do a lot of things about jobs. We pay attention to entertainment. Our core focus is entertainment, pursuits, politics, tech and innovation, and business. So with that, what we focus on is going back to our 2,700 journalists and live events. So at any given time, we can be live with everything from White House briefings to SpaceX launches to back-to-back epic Zuckerberg trial hearings that just seem to just go on and on and on and on, to State of the Union, to Brexit, to South African elections, et cetera. But also, at the top of every hour, we give you a new news update. We have a pinned tweet at the top that is a continuous loop, because we want to engage you if you're an active or passive user. We have to keep in mind how people's lifestyles are. Monday through Friday, people are busy. They're checking Twitter really quick to see what they missed during their meeting, when they were driving, at a movie, whatever that may be. So if you get up in the morning, we have voiceovers for everything so that people could just put the phone down and they can just listen. Or if we prefer that more passive engagement. If you're in a more active engagement mode, you can come in and you can engage with it. We have subtitles so you can read, listen, and see the video, which enhances the experience. I had mentioned earlier live events coverage. Incredible, important part of what we do. Some of our highlights, March for Our Lives, SpaceX, State of the Union, as I mentioned, and then New Year's Eve. We brought the New Year's Eve celebrations around the world because we always keep on reminding people that we are global. So how cool would it be just to see throughout the world how people were celebrating New Year's Eve? So these were just a couple of some of the things that were a little bit more successful for us. And then, finally, I always feel like the only way that you can really truly visualize something is through video. Hang on.
Ignition, liftoff.
It's no good if you're not able to actually push forward a policy agenda.
The motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
We're looking at, literally hundreds of years of American history. The president takes the long walk down the aisle.
We will be leaving on the 29th of March, 2019.
Angela Smith.
Welcome to the revolution.
I'm Shoko Oda with Bloomberg News in Tokyo.
I'm Matt Miller from Bloomberg News in Berlin.
I'm Keith Naughton in Detroit, where I cover the car business.
Reporting on Iran from the country's capital, Tehran.
I'm Jihye Lee with Bloomberg News in Seoul.
I am Bloomberg News' Glenn Carey in Riyadh.
So, one thing that I absolutely love working on this project is I love the ability when we have a story that is happening in Tehran or is happening in Johannesburg or is happening in London, or is it happening in our own backyard? We have a bureau there. We have somebody that we can call up, and then we can say, hey, can you give us some insight into the story? It is just something that we find incredibly dynamic and exciting, and I feel incredibly fortunate to be able to work in an organization that provides that. So last little point that I wanted to leave with you guys, and I'm very excited to participate in the panel later because I know we're going to be talking about this. When we created TicToc, the utility of it, TicToc had to stand for something. TicToc had to have a meaning. And at the end of the day, what we want to focus on and what we continue to strive for is just giving you strong, data-based, innovative information on a global basis to help you determine how you want to live your lives and enhance them going forward. Thank you.